Hey, good whatever the heck day it is, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Now, I know it's Wednesday. You know, that is the one thing. When we get a holiday in a week for a meteorologist or a time change or something like that, I've been known to mess up the 7-day forecast because I'm not sure what day it is. But let's get to it. What we call a progressive pattern. And what that means is that everything moves around the globe, keeps moving, as opposed to we've had a lot of blocked weather patterns this year where a high pressure center aloft got stuck over us, good weather, or a low pressure center got stuck over us. So right now it's a progressive pattern. And what that means is to you and me, I live in the weather too, that don't expect any one type of pattern to last for long. In other words, we could have a cool down like we're going to in the next couple of days. Then we're going to have a warm up next week. Then it looks like, as I show you to the end of how far we can see out, that we get into probably stormy and cooler weather again. So here we go. Good looking day today. We do have the high clouds. Hey, good morning, Jenny Steele. And good morning, Hannah Molson from Ipsy. Pawpaw checking in this morning. I have never been to Pawpaw. I need to get there. Is there anything to see or do or eat in Pawpaw or drink? Let me know, my Nell Molesby. So, a good deal of sunshine. The high clouds are streaming in, and you can see the curl to the storm system off to the west. That's storm system number 1. You can also see storm system, you can't really see it on your screen, but storm system number 2 is up to the north. And that path has changed a little bit. It was barreling toward us for Saturday, and now it's barreling toward the southern third of the state for Saturday. So let's look at that. So here we are with a surface forecast. Upper level temperatures, 6-hour rainfall amounts, and the dark black lines are the pressure gradient. And the closer the black lines, the stronger the winds. So wind will pick up this afternoon out of the southwest, maybe gusting to 20 miles an hour. This is overnight. This is by 8 a.m. tomorrow. Good morning, John Fife. Deborah Doobie, good morning. And, Minell says wineries, good food, great people in Pawpaw. All right, let's all pile in. Wayne Lynch, good morning from TC. Colors are beautiful inland. Okay, so tomorrow morning you'll have showers already in Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo and approaching Bay City and Saginaw and Flint by, mid-morning. This is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. rainfall total. So this isn't a heavy rain, but it's definitely showery enough to get you wet. That light green you see is about 1/10 of an inch. So tomorrow is showery, just about everywhere. And then this is afternoon into evening. Showeriness, kind of increases on the west side of the state for Grand Rapids through the afternoon and continues Thursday night. And here's Thursday night to Friday morning. This is Friday morning into afternoon. This is a little different from yesterday. It looked kind of like a break, but now it looks fairly showery on Friday. I'm going to say Friday is going to be a damp to wet day. Now watch Saturday's storm system. Kind of had the inklings of this yesterday. Good morning, Derek Castellan maybe? Saturday morning. Friday night into Saturday morning. It gets wet again in Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo and Muskegon, Battle Creek, Saugatuck. Saturday morning into early afternoon. The wetness, the main area of wetness sneaking into the southern part of the state, Jackson, Lansing, maybe Ann Arbor. Saturday afternoon into evening, starting to taper, but some lake effect in the thumb. And now Sunday, I would say lake effect in the thumb, maybe spotty lake effect around the Grand Traverse region and the very southwest corner. Not really showing here. It'll be fairly isolated. But Sunday, the day to look at fall colors, I would say. Hey, good morning, Elaine Snyderman from AA, Ann Arbor. Monday, dry. Tuesday, dry. And then this model has something pretty different for late in the week. But all of them show that the next storm system, Thursday or Friday, and then you can see another batch of cooler temperatures. And I have to remind you that every time we get a cooler temperature now, every time we get the next batch of cooler air, you know what it is. It's a couple of degrees cooler than the last batch. It's just that time of the year. You better get ready for it. Sorry, folks. Okay, so we know what's going on then. We've got rain coming in tomorrow. Hey, good morning, Levon Caraba. We've got rain coming in tomorrow morning, off and on showers Friday, some places Saturday, dry for Sunday. And our first frost. Pick your tomatoes when you can and get them canned up. This is today. Nice day. Low 60s eventually. Tomorrow, upper 50s, low 60s. Friday, 50s. Saturday, getting on the backside of this cooler air, 50s. Sunday, chilly, 50. Maybe some places in northern lower Michigan, eastern part of the thumb, only 49 or so. And then Monday in the low 50s. Tuesday back to the 60s. Wednesday depends on how that rain comes up. I think a lot of us could be in the 60s. And then Thursday in the 60s, maybe near 70. And then Friday, but also notice that as lower Michigan, Saginaw to Ann Arbor to Detroit, could have highs in the 60s. Look at the high temperatures in the western part of the UP in the upper 30s. That shows you that the fall air is building. So we're going to probably have our first frost. Tamala Hilliker, we need decent weather on the 29th, having Mom's 100th birthday. Wow, okay, we're going to probably try to look at that. Oh, my Nell Noseby knows how to can chicken and beef. My wife and I have been talking about that. Do you do it with a pressure cooker or just the open boiling water bath? So tomorrow morning, low 50s because of clouds for low temperatures. Friday, fairly mild. Saturday, a little bit cooler in the 40s. Sunday, depending on if sky's clear, there could be frost around Saginaw Bay City, Flint, northern Oakland County if the sky's clear. But Monday morning, I would say you're looking at temperatures down around the freezing, if not a few degrees below it in places. All right, we got to get the pressure cooker then for the meat. Yep, we do the water bath for the tomatoes. That's what we do, tomatoes and salsa and stuff like that. Tuesday, and then next Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, we start to warm back up. So, remember, I'm talking about what I call, and meteorologists call, a progressive pattern. So you're going to be able to see this on this next map. This is 15,000 feet up. This is, remember, on a deserted island. I only get one weather map for a forecast. This is the one I take, middle part of the atmosphere. So you'll see that these bends, these U-state bends in the jet stream, those are storm systems, and they move in and they move out in this current type of progressive pattern. So we'll start off today, and then here's our bend in the jet stream for tomorrow's rain, and we stay with kind of troughiness on Friday, and Saturday that next system kind of gets absorbed into it. You still see that we're in this kind of bending type thing. And then Sunday, that starts to move off. So, leaf viewing, Sunday, probably a prime day, a weekend day, and some sunshine coming back, and chilly temperatures, getting those leaves changing. Now Monday, you can see how the atmosphere has warmed from what we're at now. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, and the atmosphere tries to warm, and the next storm system moving in the western part of the country and then kicking out pretty quickly. So we're at next Friday, October 27th. And notice the next bend does not have a hard time coming in. What does that say? It says that the upper level ridge is breaking down and the heat of summer is breaking down. And here's a better way for you to look at it maybe. This is the surface temperature anomaly. So if you see red, we're warmer than normal for this time of the year, obviously. Hey, good morning, Daryl Dinan. I call him Big D. Affectionately, of course. And so if you see blue, we're cooler than normal. So this is Friday and this is Saturday, a little cooler than normal, and Sunday. And Monday morning, 10 degrees cooler than normal Monday morning brings you down to frosting temperatures. And then next week we get back into slightly warmer air. This is next Friday and next Saturday. And then that cold pocket with the next trough starts to ooze toward us. We're at Monday the 30th right there. Someone's got a 100th birthday party on the 30th. And this represents a little bit cooler than normal by just a couple of degrees. So that means highs in the 50s, and that sticks around for a few days as well. Just to look at the Climate Prediction Center's thoughts, 6 to 10 day, warmer than normal. That's early mid next week. And notice the storminess developing in the west. And then 8 to 14 day, warmer than normal moving east, the cooler than normal building in the west. We're kind of in between at what you would call a, kind of a somewhat stormy pattern, but not crazy amounts of storminess. So, good day today. Wet tomorrow. Fairly wet Friday and Saturday, depending on where you're at, and then we dry out Sunday, go back to some milder temperatures, but nothing lasts long in this pattern. A progressive pattern, just about every 3 to 4 days we can have a rain, sticks around for a couple of days, and unfortunately we're getting the squeeze play on the sunshine, where at this time of the year we get lake effect clouds for a day after the storm. It breaks, we get the sunshine, and then we get the high clouds in the next day before a storm system. So we only get 1 or 2 days of sunshine in this kind of pattern. That's the way it goes. We chose to live here in Michigan. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Wednesday. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the temperatures. A lot of places eventually in the low 60s.